New content alert. I repeat, new content alert. Woo! Hello, I am urnotjustin, and again, twice in 2 days, baby. I'm excited to see you guys. Always and forever. And as I said, new content. There's just heaps of it today, dude. The Valorant community is rejoicing. And I wanted to go through the brand new battle pass and all of its items. Before we do it though, because I'm super hyped today, if you guys cannot tell, leave me a comment that says hype. All right, love you guys. Let's just jump right into it. So with this new battle pass coming to an end, which I actually just finished, and here's me buying the last few levels. Nice. There was that weird little sound and animation that just happened there, and I feel like a lot of people don't even know that that actually happens or not, so I'm gonna put this in a video somewhere. Who knows when? I'll see you there though. So with this last battle pass that we had, it was honestly, in my opinion, the best one that we've gotten to date, and this new one that's coming out honestly might even be a little bit better, but we'll see. So first up, as a part of the new battle pass that's coming out in the next like 2 or 3 days, we have this collection that I like to call the ASTRA collection, but it is actually called the Genesis collection, which will include a shorty, a bulldog, an operator, a bucky, and a melee. All of this stuff is just so sick. It looks very similar to sort of Astra's like kind of aesthetic. You know, Astra has like a golden arm and she has that little orb that's on her hand or whatever. One might say that this collection was tailored directly to Astra. Astra mains, rejoice. And another really awesome and incredible thing to note is that these battle passes keep getting ramped up and giving us great items for a super great price. And this one is no different. We've been getting a lot of swords recently, and that's been kind of really disappointing. And I know that a lot of people really wanted knives. I personally wish that we would just get a good old-fashioned regular knife that's like cool or whatever. Trust me, I'm right there with you guys. I'm sick of swords. We don't need any more swords in the game. And I feel that with this melee item, they sort of met us right there in the middle. Community-wise, I'm not so sure how people feel about this sort of handheld, like, claw type item. I imagine that the animations for this are probably just going to be like the Oni Claw or the Ion Claw, something in that ballpark. And as of right now, it's not known yet if any of this stuff has variants of any kind or animations. But again, we never know what to expect with these battle passes because they just keep getting ramped up every single time that there's a new one that drops. And I said this in the last time that I covered a battle pass, but you can look at the very first battle pass that we got that included the Kingdom collection, which I know a lot of people like, but it's just not that great and not that flashy compared to everything that we followed in terms of battle passes. Like if it's Kingdom versus the Ruin collection, like with the Ruin Dagger, Kingdom loses. If it's Kingdom versus the Artisan collection with the Artisan Foil, like Kingdom loses. And I feel that the same sort of thing applies with this, especially in terms of Kingdom had no variants, whereas the entirety of the Artisan collection, including the melee, has variants, and this may as well too, but we're not sure yet. And before this turns into a Kingdom hate thread, no, the Kingdom is not a bad collection, but comparatively, when there's all this other great stuff that has come out from several different battle passes, that's all I'm saying. Kingdom falls short in that regard. Up next, you might have said that WestJet actually had this tailored to us. WestJet like kind of, you know, predicted the future a little bit there. He made a Louis Vuitton knife, and this is pretty much the Louis Vuitton collection. But actually, it is called the Goldwing collection. Gucci Gucci, Louis Louis, Veni Veni, Goldwing. That was a boomer joke. Anyways, the Goldwing collection includes a Ghost, an Ares, a Classic, and a Judge. And you can see that with this collection, this is like a luxury styled collection, and I'm actually really excited for this one. This one is definitely like top tier. And it reminds me just a slight bit like the good old-fashioned Ronin collection that didn't make it into the game that I've covered in several videos. So just based off of that alone, I'm ultra excited for this one because people, including me, have been wanting the Ronin collection and the Imperium collection to come back in some kind of way, whether it be just the entire collection as a standalone or some sort of revamped version of it. And although this is not necessarily the same thing, it comes very close to that. It's just a simple, clean gold and black skin. That's exactly what we've been wanting. You can never go wrong with gold and black. And just for reference, the Artisan Ghost that came out with the current or previous, depending on when you're watching this video, battle pass, I have that plus the Artisan Gun Buddy equipped, and it's just so essential for me. That is one of my favorite things that came out of the battle pass. Artisan was already a really great collection, but the Ghost is just so clean. I love the glass look, and I'm really excited to see the Ghost for the Goldwing collection and whatever gun buddy this is going to come with. Because if the Goldwing collection has a Ghost, it's most likely going to include a gun buddy for it as well. Who knows what the actual gun buddy will look like? Maybe they'll just, you know, buy the rights to Louis Vuitton and that'll be the buddy, but we have a lot to uncover still. Goldwing, good collection in my opinion. But also I'm very easy to please. Up next, we have the Arrow collection. A little bit to be desired for this one. Very unfortunate that this is the one that includes the Phantom, but it's not terrible. Not even bad. I would say it's pretty solid, depending on what you like and depending on what you do and don't have in terms of skins. And to me, what this reminds me of is, I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was a pretty decent skin collection that came out that was called the Infinity Collection as a part of one of the battle passes really early on. It was either like the second or the third one. And the Infinity Collection looked really similar to Ion, and I feel like that was kind of its selling point, was that it was like the Ion without being able to like actually have the Ion. Why you would have the Infinity equipped if you own the Ion is beyond me. To me, the Arrow Collection seems like a mix of maybe like Surge and the Infinity Collection. Correction, Surge, Nitro, Rush, whatever you want to call it, because all three of those collections are the exact same. So this one's coming in not so hot, at least in my opinion. I know that somebody out there might love this, and that's totally okay. Love what you want to love, and I always recommend that you do that. But in terms of this, for me, I feel that they sort of missed the mark a little bit with this one. It's a little bit boring, and I feel that as developers, they need to avoid re-releasing the Rush skins as much as possible. They need to avoid re-releasing skins like the Kingdom or the Infinity Collection as much as possible. They need to give us really fresh and cool designs. And with that sort of negative critique out of the way, I do want to move on to the positives about this. And positively, these are really cool color palette skins. Realistically, when you think about Valorant and the skins that are in it, there's not a tremendous amount of skins that exist that just have really cool solid colors on them. There are a lot of skins in this game that have, you know, all sorts of bright and kooky colors that are mixed together with all sorts of cool textures and whatnot, but we don't have a lot of skins that are really reminiscent of the default with just nice, solid colors. And this one beats us there in that department. A Guardian, a Frenzy, a Phantom, and a Spectre, and they're all essentially just the default skins with 2 or 3 solid colors. The Guardian is pink and white, the Phantom is green, white, and black, the Frenzy is literally just the Rush Frenzy, but it's red, white, and black. And the Spectre is purple, white, and black. I really like this just based off the fact that this will go really good for people who want to have themed colored collections. I have good faith that Valorant plays to their strengths with every collection that comes out, and that they know that some stuff is not always going to be as popular as some other stuff, and not everything can be top tier. And I feel that they really play to their strengths really well here by giving us this color palette skin. And I appreciate it for what it is. Let me know what you guys think about it. And that is going to be doing it for announcing everything that we know so far about this Battle Pass. The Battle Pass is literally coming out like tomorrow or in the next few days. I haven't checked. You can go onto the game right now and see when the Battle Pass ends. It's really early in the morning for me, so sorry about that. But honestly, a big day for Valorant. I know that a lot of people might say like, oh, Valorant doesn't release content so frequently, but seriously, if you look at it like just in terms of like, you know, after it's all said and done in hindsight, Valorant gives us like a ton of content. As always, I'm Justin, and you're not. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe to the video, click the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single video ever, even if there is a massive shark attack in your area. And yeah, leave me a comment down below letting me know what you guys think of all these skins. I would love to see some positive discourse about this, and let's keep it positive, okay? I'll see you guys in the next one. Love ya.